Before we begin, if you believe the truth matters no matter how painful, subscribe now and turn on notifications, because some stories aren't just about crime, they're about impossible choices. In a quiet neighborhood outside Denver, the Thompson family looked like any other. Two parents, one teenage son, a modest home filled with framed school photos and family vacations. But behind that front door, tensions had been building for years. On a cold November morning, 45-year-old David Thompson was found unresponsive in his garage. At first, it was ruled a tragic accident, a fall, a head injury, nothing suspicious. His wife, Karen, told police they had argued the night before. She claimed David stormed out to the garage to cool off. She said she went to bed shortly after. But their 16-year-old son, Ethan, couldn't sleep the night. He told detectives he heard shouting, then a loud crash, then silence. At first, Ethan repeated his mother's version of events. He said it was an accident. That's what she told him. That's what he wanted to believe. But weeks later, investigators reopened the case after forensic inconsistencies surfaced. The injury on David's skull didn't match a simple fall. It suggested repeated impact. Detectives returned to the house. They questioned Ethan again gently, carefully. This time, his voice shook. He admitted he had seen more than he first revealed. On the night his father died, Ethan had walked toward the garage after hearing the argument escalate. Through the partially open door, he saw his mother holding a heavy metal tool. He saw his father on the ground, and he saw fear in his mother's eyes. She told him it was self-defense, that she had no choice. She begged him to protect the family, to stay quiet. For months, Ethan carried the weight of that secret. When prosecutors decided to charge Karen Thompson with second-degree murder, Ethan faced an impossible decision: protect his only remaining parent, or tell the truth about what he witnessed. The courtroom was silent the day he took the stand. His mother sat just feet away. Ethan described the argument, the shouting, the moment he saw his father collapse. He admitted he had lied at first because he was scared, because he didn't want to lose both parents. But he said something that stopped everyone cold. I already lost my dad. I can't lose the truth too. Defense attorneys tried to challenge his credibility. They suggested confusion, trauma, misinterpretation, but forensic experts confirmed his account. The injuries were consistent with multiple strikes, not a single defensive blow. After a tense deliberation, the jury returned with a verdict: guilty. Karen Thompson was sentenced to life in prison, and Ethan walked out of that courthouse without either parent by his side. One family destroyed, one son forced to grow up overnight, and one act of courage that ensured justice for his father. Because sometimes doing the right thing doesn't feel brave. It feels devastating. If this story moved you, subscribe for more real cases that reveal the human side of justice.